But he's lecturing himself, like he's telling himself how to act, right? Like, you know, he's very deep. My favorite part of the meditations is there's a section where it's something like, yeah, you're going to wake up this morning and everybody's going to hate you and everybody's going to lie to you and everybody's going to make dumb decisions and you're going to be incredibly frustrated and you're not going to get any credit for anything. And you have to get up anyway. You still have to get up and do your job.
And of course, he's saying that to himself as the leader of Rome.
If you're operating out of a true sense of virtue, if you're operating out of a true sense of like exercising your responsibilities, you get up and do it anyway.
What is the view of the world when you don't really have detailed maps or you don't have any photographs? Right. You don't have any idea what the fuck is going on in Europe unless you go there.
Right.
Like, what is your version of the world like?
Yeah.
And then to see someone's words written down and you read them and try to just imagine yourself in their perspective and their mindset.
You know exactly why you're here. It's just all, you know exactly where you are in the community, right?
Right.
Right. You know, these days to have people like that, we need people who choose to be that way. Correct. Yes. My other favorite meditations, Marcus Aurelius thing is something like be the rocks on the shore at which the waves beat. Your job is to just like stand there and take it.
Imagine what it was like addressing the people back then too.
Yep.
And everyone's plotting to kill you.
Easy lives. Somebody takes them, and he said in the summer, I said, how certain is, or what's your view? So, you know, not New York or California, but like a state with, you know, sort of maybe
Arizona,
broader cross section of people. And basically 100% of the time, the answer is going to be Trump, because people were just like completely fed up.
There's also this very bizarre arrogance of people that were certain that Kamala Harris was going to win. Everybody was they all agreed. We're universally on board with this idea that Trump is evil. We got to get rid of him, and women are going to vote, and this is going to be fun. It's like people love to be a part of a team that's winning. Right. I'll do whatever you want.
Right. Like we were all just like completely freaked out. A group of us went out to dinner at a restaurant in Palo Alto, and you know, and the atmosphere was like a funeral. And he said, you know, I think you guys are looking at it all wrong.
Mowing his lawn with a MAGA hat on.
he thinks this guy is great. He thinks this guy is fantastic, and he voted for him. And he just has and then you know you've heard this before, but then it's like and the thing that this guy said, the thing my father thinks is terrible is if other people are able to come here, they're able to cut in line. They didn't have to go through the process. They didn't have to prove anything. They're not bought into the system, right? They're able to jump in, and then they don't, you know, and then they're not buying into the system. It was weird because it was like. So what happened with me is like I grew up in rural Wisconsin, which is now like completely Trump country.
So what was the process of altering your perspective, or at least opening it up?
And I actually went all the way back, and I was optimistic already with flashes of pessimism, but like I'm really optimistic, and especially now. I think they're getting better, by the way, as time passes.